this morning. So we're trying to figure out this new propane heater we bought a week or so ago. Today really marks the beginning of our shipping container work, build, etc. Y'all saw yesterday we built a bunch of shelving. Well, mostly built. We got to assemble it now and throw it in here in the shipping container. I'm just freezing, so I figured we need to crank on the heater, get the heater pumping in here. We got to get a light or two in here as well. It's dark, and we don't got any windows in here yet. This is where the shelving is going to go. I did find an extra shelf, so I've got that metal shelf right there. Turns out I have got two of them. So I'm super stoked because I had no idea. And so I think we're going to have more than enough shelving to get everything cleaned up that I want. Like everything that I have here should all have a place by the time I'm done with this. Now, it's going to be a lot of work getting it organized, cleaned, gone through, because it's kind of going in for the final time, quote unquote. We're going to be, we're going to end up taking everything out to paint and insulate and do all of that stuff in the building. But that's going to be, 6 months down the road when we actually get to that. So it's going in cleaned because everything in here is out of the weather, out of the sun, out of the rain. And so everything got to be cleaned and put away. So that way, as we move it in and out, it stays clean and everything has its own place. So Marcy's going to put the kids in the car, put on a movie for them, and then come out here and help me. When you're got 3 kids running around and you got projects that you're working on together, you got to come up with solutions for how to keep them contained and entertained. So that works well for us. We can drive the car and park it right here. But I'm excited. We're going to get those shelves that we built brought in here, and then I'm going to start, basically moving things over to the shelving and getting all of this picked up and cleaned up, and then everything in the other container picked up and cleaned up, which is going to give me a whole lot more room for working in both of the containers.
To help Crandall right now. The sad thing about this situation is we both know that it's not the last time we have to move this stuff because we're planning on painting in here, but we're not ready to paint. It's a little too cold to paint. We're just not to the point where we can paint. We have moved this stuff now since we moved here. We're not counting all the moves, but we've moved it 1, 2, 3. This is our 3rd time moving this stuff.
I think gonna be our last.
That's what I was just telling him. It's sad because it's not our last time moving it, but this time it will be
the process.
This time it will be the nicest that it's moved into.
Well, yeah, because then the next time we take it down and stuff, I was telling them is like when we take it down to insulate it and paint it, and then we'll go up permanently. I mean, this is pretty much permanent except for that.
Yeah. So. We're gonna get started. I don't really know what we're doing, but hey, it looks good over here.
We're assembling the shelves.
You didn't find anything dead in here, did you?
No, not yet. But I kind of just moved everything over, so it must be on this side. There's something died in here. I think it's just like a mouse, which I didn't even actually smell it today at all.
No, I didn't smell it the last few times.
Yeah.
But it also could be because it's cold and not hot.
Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it. Or it's just gone, deteriorated to nothing. But,
something came in and ate it.
A mouse in here or something that died. But we'll get that figured out.
Because he doesn't shut the doors all the time.
I know, I'm thinking maybe I'll close and lock these doors, and we take our door that we have, and like our old front door, and I install it over here.
That's a good idea.
Put a window in and the door, that way we can run electricity. The other thing is I was going to call our electrician and ask him how, to get me a product list. Basically, our neighbor's son is an electrician.
I was gonna say, I just saw him last night. I would have asked.
Yeah, both of his kids are electricians. So I'm gonna ask him. I've talked to him before about it, but to give me a product, like a list of things I need to buy, and he's basically gonna have me do all of the work. He's gonna give me a list. I will do all the work, and then he'll check it and hook
Inspect it. Yeah.
Yeah, inspect it and actually hook it up. But I'll run all the wires and everything. So I thought about even doing that and getting the panel run. So that way I don't have to use extension cords and I can have actual power. So I don't know. That's coming hopefully sooner than later. The other thing, which I didn't even talk to Marcy about this, is I think I'm gonna have him this week bring 6 or 7 loads of gravel and put gravel down there. We're gonna need it anyway, so we may as well have it now, so that I can use that area, because we could park the boat there. We could leave the the trusses can be out there on the gravel instead of in the dirt. It'll just be better. So we may do that as well here shortly. But for right now, we got to get these shelves put up, and I got to go through all of this. I need to grease it, oil it, clean it, and put it on the shelf. Right?
I just feel like that's a lot of. What are you gonna do to the rags? I gave you that bag of rags. Did you just throw those away?
No, I think it's in the other one.
Okay.
Why?
Well, you can use that to clean everything.
Yeah. Just like all of my tools need. All of my tools.
Well, clearly, look. I mean, they need to be organized and clean.
Well, they all need to be clean because they've been in the rusty environment of Oklahoma. So, this heater works great, by the way. Yeah. Same thing, just pick it up. Up.
I'm holding the whole thing. That was amazing how many shelving units we've built.
What other ones have we built?
There you go.
Crap ones.
The one that was on the back porch.
I built the bench, the work bench. That sounds good. Well, that one's good.
Can we have that back?
Yeah. It's got the airplane on it, so when I get the airplane, can go down. Yeah, right there.
You couldn't do this
Down.
without me.
You phone needed.
Are you-
I also still find it hard to believe we're actually doing this.
I know. So my question is just theoretically, could you put another?
That's exactly what those are for. This is,
Is this 3?
yeah, this is 3, 3. So there'll be 2 of these.
Huge.
Yeah, and then I found
He has more storage. Is this on time lapse?
No.
He has more storage than he could ever use, but I could use it.
Haha, I guarantee these shows will be built. And I found another one of these.
Or you'll get 2.
I didn't realize it. So I think we'll have more than enough that we need. I do want to build the tote rack. Y'all have probably seen the tote racks. It's a custom built for the yellow totes. We will build that. Mostly because Marcy puts all the decorations and stuff in that. Okay, let's move this down, Mars. So we can get that out of the way.
Oh, this is wet. So can I ask why you chose to put this in this one?
What do you mean?
I guess it's because everything's right here.
Yeah. You want to move it all across the whole?
Well, I knew you were taking everything out to clean it anyways, so I'm just wondering why you didn't like build it and then move everything over, but
The other one's already set up for all the trusses and welding and air conditioning and heater in there. And
the heater over there. Move to.
no, it won't.
He's just freezing me out. He told me not to wear a coat, but I didn't listen to him. I'm glad I didn't. I'd be freezing.
You said.
No! I got this for Kendall 2 years ago for Christmas, and he's never opened it.
What? I know, I bought that for Mercedes.
No, I bought it for you.
Really?
Yep. Problem with Crandall is
I haven't had a shot. New bunk beds. This is where you're sleeping, Mars.
And then we're going to do the dancing through life dance.
What's that?
Where's he would ever watch Wicked with me?
Oh my gosh. This is nice. I can sleep out here.
Like, that could be arranged. My coat's too long.
Like
They look so good.
simplest and just, you know.
But they
throw
look
together.
good.
Yeah.
Like, you have to think of it. You have just as much space as you have when we have 2 garages.
I've got way more space.
Yeah.
Once it's all cleaned up and organized and I know where everything is, it's gonna be like. No.
You'll enjoy life a lot more.
Well, because then when I want to go do something, it's like, oh yeah, right in there, grab it, and come out. It's not like,
Yeah.
what freaking boxes is
Well, and not even that too, but like there's so many times where you've been like, I'm gonna go pick up the back porch, and it like doesn't do anything. Oh, you're such a sitting in the
I know, he's been sitting there the whole time, soaking in the sun. The other thing I gotta do is like build custom shelving for all my tools. Like, I need to buy the, or build, like, hang, you know, and build some custom stuff like that.
Well, what you can do, an easy way to do that, is to get that board, the holes,
The beadboard, that stuff sucks.
and put the hooks in it.
I know, they suck because you lift it off and the hook moves and then it doesn't come off good. And
So you're just saying put plywood and then drill the hooks into it?
yeah, maybe I just put a piece on this and I can hang all my power tools right here.
That's a great idea.
But the other thing is I'm like, well, I also want to run the power so that I can build a built-in charging station so my tool can go here and I got battery, and I'm all charging. You know, so there's a lot of,
We'll never move this.
I mean, it's just one day at a time. But
Well, what you need to do now that you're to this point is draw it out and see where am I going to put.
well, stuff is gonna move around, but if I build the, like, we could move the shelves if we had to. But like, so it's build the thing, make it mobile to where we can move it over that container or this container or, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
but at
but
least
you
now I
can-
can start getting it
But you
organized.
can also just draw in too. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to put the office right back here, is this where you have it? In this back
Yeah, the office will be, I think the office will be from like where I'm standing to the back.
Then you have to run electrical down here anyways.
Right,
To the office.
yeah.
So, why not?
Look at this dog. He's literally sat in the back of the truck soaking up the sun the entire morning. How are you, bud? You just relaxing? That's a good dog.
He loves being outside, but he also doesn't want to be left.
Look at the big old scratch you got on the bottom of him. It's all healed up now, but you also like to run through fences and whatever, don't you? I know you like to get in trouble. Where do I even start, y'all? Seriously, I've got these new shelves here. I've got this shelf I need to just drag over. I guess I'm gonna just put it right there. But I don't even seriously know where to start because I've got so much stuff and it's so many different categories. I've got tile, I've got screws and nails and fasteners, I've got drywall stuff, I've got fishing gear, I've got Marcy's sewing machine, I've got organization containers, I've got torches, I've got glass jars for canning, I've got camp chairs. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna start moving stuff and end up moving it like 6 times, you know, putting it over here and then over here and then over here and over here. But I guess I literally can't do anything except for start. So I'm gonna start. And I am super excited about this. I mean, super excited. Let's see if we can turn this thing into something that's clean and usable.
It's after lunch. We've had a busy day today. Yeah. We have a busy day still. We still have gymnastics. I have to go set up for my Christmas party at the church. Have to do dinner. We just did lunch. Let me tell you, the dinner we had last night, our cilantro lime chicken, which I will have to type up this recipe because it is knock your socks off good. It is my favorite thing to eat as leftovers. It's so good. Paxton, I guess, didn't sleep very well.
Hey, guess what, Martha? I just did later and now I do what? I just did wine and clean and now I do
Mater.
No, I already did later.
Oh.
Who's this lady called? Minute.
I don't know. I can't see it. Maybe's doing colors. Harvey's watching him do colors, and I'm just sitting here holding Pax. Huh? Honey, I got you. Do you want to get down? What do you want? Can you say hi to everybody? Oh, you want a drink? You want a drink? So, you want to come over here? Show everybody what's in your hand. What is that? What? A tractor? He's been carrying this around all day, huh? You like the tractor, huh? Look at these cute shirts. They are, honey, I know. They're, they got them in a package a few days ago, huh? Can you say hi to everybody? You want a drink? Okay, we're gonna get drinks and then we're gonna plan out the rest of our day. When Maddie was about the twins' age, he got really into painting. And these are the very best. I am not a huge fan of like the paint palettes, but these are great because it's relatively mess free. We like the dot ones too. They're like little dots that when you get them wet, they go like that. Hey honey, what are you doing? Yeah, for your 1,000 track mind, huh? Yeah, are you painting?
Yeah.
The skunks? Are you gonna paint Lightning McQueen? Watch. Look. Lightning McQueen.
I'm gonna do Dottie.
You're gonna do Dottie? So Mavi's over there painting. The boys are all painting. We're gonna see how long we can do this for. Probably will last them another 3 minutes, but it's really fun to have them at the age that Mavi started doing things. Harvey Brennan, don't drink the water. That's gross, kiddo. Would you like a drink? Would you like a drink of water? That's the paint water, dude. We don't drink it. That's to dip your paintbrush in.
Yeah, there's no paint. And no paintbrush.
What color was your cup, Harv? Was your cup red? We're trying to do cups of the day. So Paxton's is yellow. Maverick needs a new cup because Paxton's using. Here, you can have a drink of water. No, this one's for your paintbrush. This one's to drink. Yeah, put your paintbrush in the pink one and you drink the red one. Maddie, you're all done? Okay, then I need you to take your cup of water and go put it in the sink, please.
Okay.
Paxton, are you done too?
Yeah.
You want to get down? Whoa! Yeah, you drink that one. Are you all done too? This one's for your paintbrush.
Crazy thing. So I had this box full of spray paint bottles. They were in our storage unit, out of the rain and moisture and stuff. But the cans deflated, depressurized, and actually rusted through. This one didn't quite rust through, but this one on the bottom here rusted through and now is imploding. And there was like 15 cans in there. You can see I was going through them, checked them all out here, because all of those cans lost their pressurization. So I guess spray paint doesn't last forever. It also does not last a year in Oklahoma. Maybe it will now that we're in like going to be in a nice, pretty much temperature controlled building. But out of like 15 cans, 2 of them were still halfway decent. I don't even know if I go to use those if they'll actually work. Progress is slow, but it is progress. I got our dirt biking gear put up. I've gone through 2 different totes over here and started to separate stuff. You know, I've got this random pile of lawnmower parts. I've got a cooler full of plumbing parts. I've got dirt bike / 4-wheeler electrical stuff. I've got a chicken coop door. I've got other cleaners and chemicals and paints right there. A pile of miscellaneous stuff still. So I'm basically just kind of going through one at a time and spreading everything out, getting rid of the stuff that's trash, and then slowly, okay, let's put all this type of stuff here, this type of stuff here, so that hopefully by the time I finish moving all of this stuff, I'll have an idea of what goes where.
I'm headed out to go see how Crandall's project's going. Also, I want to say with Cindy from Australia, you guys have seen all the stuff from that package. Look how cute this bracelet turned out. It was like a little advent calendar bracelet. I'm going to tell you I cheated. And after like 7 days, 8 days of like putting one on every day, I just put them all on because it was kind of hard to do them one at a time. So we're going to go check on what Crandall's doing. Maddie has to leave for gymnastics in like 30 minutes. So we're going to see if we can spend some time as a family right now. Woo! Our favorite thing, trash.
Yeah, all of those cans, they still have stuff, but
they're froze?
Nothing. And a lot of them have rusted out.
Oh, sure. How does it look?
Way better so far.
I don't know why he's doing this. I'm the organizer in the family.
If you did it, I wouldn't know where nothing is.
There's something in my boot. Wow. A lot better. I wonder what his system is, because I really wonder what his system is. Because it's like there's a home thing there. Like I wonder, like, if he has a system. We'll have to ask him. What's your system? There's no system,
this is
huh?
gonna be like, at least some of this will be like full tools. So like my chop saw, table saw, planer, like paint sprayer. So like this is kind of like tools, at least these 2 shelves. This is gonna be like totes and then random containers, but I'm going through and emptying out the container and then starting to organize it.
Yeah, like
before I put it back into stuff.
put it in. Well, and
Yeah,
it would be
like
nicer to all have at least semi-matching containers.
Yeah, so I've got like random lawnmower parts.
Yeah, which is great if you had a tote like this size that said lawnmower parts, where you're not using a big one.
Well, I just need to know I have them, and then I can generalize. Like, I can probably throw all this in. That's 4-wheeler and dirt bike, electrical, random stuff.
But I feel like at that point, you're not going to, so you might as well have spent the $5 on the bucket to separate them.
Yeah, maybe so.
So.
But yeah, it's kind of just going through and breaking things down.
Yeah, because I was thinking like you could do, because here you have some camping. It's like dirt bike gear on the top, camping gear on the top, because you're not using that unless you know. And then like home renovation section and spray painting section, and then
I'm
full
just
tools.
mostly just going through it, cleaning it, putting it up
Well,
there.
it looks a
and
lot
then it's
better.
gonna get gone. It's gonna get gone through how many more times, you know?
I like that you did that there. That was so smart.
Plus, like half of our stuff will be in the other shipping container in the future, and the other, like all of these tools, like all my woodworking tools, those are gonna go on a custom built bench in the main area of the shop and be out 24/7.
Yeah.
And it's going to be set up. So I have any type of woodworking project. If I need to go cut a 2x4, I walk over and cut a 2x4. Like it's set up in the workshop. Or right now it's just like in storage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's plenty of shelving. I'll be able to fit everything onto these 2 shelves. I have to go buy some wood to do
finish those ones.
The top on that, but I don't need it yet. So I'm not really worried about it at all.
Well, it looks awesome. I mean, it looks so much better than it did when I was out here 5 hours ago. Like,
yeah. It's
you
really
gained
coming along. Oh.
a whole shipping container. Yeah. Especially once this stuff is out. And if you move this one over there.
Yeah,
then
I don't know.
Which you should, because then you have this whole front of the shipping container that's empty.
Well, and then I can work on mechanical projects. Like when I got to work on Maverick's dirt bike, I can bring it in here and I've got my tools. Mm-hmm. And I do have enough space then to work on a dirt bike or something like that. Or the other one is like metal shop right now and will be for a little while.
Or, I mean, you wouldn't really want to have like your chop saw out, but you could like have that set up over here.
Set it up and pull it out.
Yeah, so I would say we could move this down there because you're not going to use that space down there. Like it's just true. It's empty space.
The 2 other shelves or whatever, and then we could put the concrete mixer. I don't know when we're going to use that again. Technically, it could just be outside, but we'll just push it back there.
Well, we could put it in the
far building. Which is where it used to be, but.
Yeah. Okay, well, it looks great, love.
How's the kids doing?
Good, they just finished some lunch.
It's also perfect weather. I don't have to have heat. It's also perfect weather. I don't have to have heat or AC. Like right now, it's perfect.
Yeah, no,
I still got all of that stuff to go through.
Some trash, some boots, do a boot rack. If you were taller, I'd say do a boot rack from the ceiling and.
I need to design some metal brackets to what I really want to do is I want to put like my duck hunting stuff right here and my deer hunting stuff right there. So when me and Maverick go duck hunting or whatever, I can bring my waders, hang them up, bring the decoys, hang them up, bring the tree stand, hang it up, and have the entrance to this on the sides with the hunting stuff that I'm using right now, but it's out of the house, it's clean, it can dry. Boom.
Yeah. Right now, his hunting stuff takes up our laundry room and our bedroom and our closet.
Yep.
And outside.
Yep.
So, well, we are going to make a plan for the rest of the evening because life's getting busy.
It's always busy.
It just feels busier today. He's going to be so mad my screen is so dirty. Sorry. You know what Colonel was saying, it's such a beautiful day. It really is, and because of that, it's warm enough. Our kids have been so sick that we have not let them outside since before we went to Galveston. So before Thanksgiving. So we're gonna let them outside. I'm gonna go put their jackets on. One of our kids got into some trouble. I can tell. They took out all the candy canes. We're gonna put the jackets on and we're gonna ride some bikes and play outside. I forget how nice it is to have them outside, especially with Crandall here too, because they get to run around and play. But there's 2 of us keeping an eye on them, and they don't get. They are so excited to be out here that they don't wander too far, if that makes sense. Like we're going to play on the track, so. I like when it's track time is what I'm trying to say. Because when it's not track time, the only thing they want to do is be on the track. But sometimes it's just too muddy or Crandall's not here and I don't love coming over to the track by myself because it's not fully fenced in. What'd you get hurt on, Harv? You want to ride the track? Yeah. And that is not plugged in, so don't worry about that. I'm sure this is really helpful for you guys, considering your kids are wearing the exact same clothes with the exact same helmet. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, I could tell because so-and-so always rides whatever bike.
Dirt track.
Are you going on the dirt bike track?
Yeah.
So right now, as of right now, Harvey's on the blue bike, Paxton's on the black bike. I think when they start to race like motocross, like not motocross, but race the Stasic like Maverick does, we'll have to switch Mavi's helmet and have one of them wear the orange helmet, one of them wear the white helmet, so that we can tell them apart. I mean, Paxton's obviously bigger, but woo, Pax! Good job, bud. Yeah, Waffles is over there, huh? Yeah. Are you gonna go fast? I'm not sure why, but the boys are hanging out with Crandall, like Maverick and Harvey are. I think actually Crandall's fixing Maverick's bike. Which is funny because Maverick was riding the other blue bike and he told me not to let Maverick or Harvey get it. But he's getting his other bike out, so I don't know why I was supposed to protect the bike. There's our 2-year-old, everybody. Turned 2 last week. Fully proficient in a balance bike. And now it's my time to come over here. I don't know why they're not wanting to be on the track. They just want to be with their dad. Well, it's a good thing you moved that shelf.
Yep, we're already...
It didn't even last 20 minutes without you working on a bike in here. Literally right where the shelf was is where he's working, so. Oh, look what Harvey brought you, Crandall.
Well, thank you.
A battery to go with the bike. Okay, boys, let's go ride. Harvey, the blue bike's right there too if you wanted to ride that blue bike. You want to ride that one? Waffles, that's my chair. Hey boys, let's go back over to the track. Bud, you're fast, dude.
Who?
Paxton. Yeah, you're fast. Hey, I don't think Daddy wants bikes in his shop.
Take the bikes out.
But maybe he doesn't care.
As long as it's not muddy, I don't care.
If he doesn't care, I'm not going to put up a fuss about it. Waffles! Waffles, leave it alone. Well, you guys saw the beginning of that battle with me and Waffles versus the bag of dog food. Needless to say, Crandall had to intervene because I couldn't pick it up and protect the kids all at the same time. It got a little heated. And then Waffles would squeal, which he doesn't really ever do, so it was freaking the twins out. I think that's the correct usage of that word, by the way. Freaking them out. It is the correct usage of that word. You do. So Mavi's gone twice around the track. One time he went 1 minute and 3 seconds, and the last time he went 58 seconds.
And I got a trophy.
I guess he got a trophy. Who gave you the trophy?
You.
Oh.
So I will go pick it up now.
Oh, he's gonna go pick it up now. So, we're playing fetch with Gibbs. Just having a good old time out here in the cold weather, I guess.
What's on it?
Let me see it.
Dada.
Look at Maverick's trophy. It's a good old-fashioned high five.
Gymnastics, here we come. So I'm taking him and we're gonna go do the gymnastics thing. I've got some work I can do on the computer, so I'll be able to edit and do whatever while he's doing his little gymnastics class. You excited? Not really. Why not? You don't like gymnastics, but you just want the popsicle. Well, you better do good so you can earn it. Because if you don't, if you're disobedient and you say mean things to the other kids, then you don't get the popsicle either. Right? Yeah. So we're gonna do good. Oh, that's a bright sun. So we're gonna go do that. And then I think I got pretty much as I'm gonna get done on the organization today. Did make a ton of progress getting the shelves up and then getting a lot of stuff organized. I know for you guys it really hasn't been that long, but I've literally worked on it for like 6 hours or 7 hours today. It's probably been like 10 minutes of actual video, which is just kind of how it goes with this project at this stage of it. It's a lot of little things that really aren't worth filming. So I made it to gymnastics and there's only 2 cars here. So last time I was here, the parking lot was full and over there was full, like 30 cars. So I'm thinking maybe there's no gymnastics today. All right, let's go check. I don't think this is happening. So gymnastics did happen. I guess everybody just shows up literally like 2 minutes before. What was your favorite part?
Doing the
in cloud-based storage.
the foam pit.
The foam pit? That's pretty fun, huh? Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, yeah, we did it. Mavi did good. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did good 2 times.
You did good 2 times. Oof, that was a big drop. So, he got a popsicle because he did do good this time. We're gonna race home. Marcy's got to take off in about an hour to go set up for her church activity that she's got on Saturday. She's got some people meeting her there at the church to help her set up. So yeah, run home, do dinner with the boys. She'll leave and then I'll work on getting them put down to bed. Today, unfortunately, they all woke up pretty early, which was unfortunate. We were 2 days of them waking up at 7:30 and then now they woke up at 6 today. So it's definitely some progress, some steps in the right direction. They are not really waking up at night anymore where they were a lot. So moving bedtime back an hour, which a lot of y'all commented that we should try, it's actually working. So thank you for that. I am glad that we did do that because it has helped. Well, thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. Today was vlog 183. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed getting some work done. Y'all know you get out and you go do something and you make some visual progress, there's no better feeling. So I am really excited with the amount of progress that we did make. Obviously we still got a long ways to go, but it feels good to be at a starting point, to have some stuff going. So tomorrow we'll be back out there working some more on the shop. I'm excited about it. We don't have much going on tomorrow. I think Marcy's gonna be here all day pretty much. The butcher did call and say my other deer is ready to pick up from the processor, so we'll probably be doing that in the afternoon. But other than that, hopefully it's a day full of working on the shop and hanging out with the boys and having a good time. It's gonna be pretty good weather, I think. So hopefully we'll get them back outside and be able to have a little bit of fun with them out there. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on tomorrow's video.